Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day. It's Esther here, Gold Coast, Australia. We want to continue with our amazing golden ratio. I hope you've all looked it up, it's quite something. The Fibonacci sequence started it all, and then Leonardo da Vinci came up with various methods of proving that if you position a painting or something in a certain way, it's better for a person to appreciate. Sorry, I was a bit lost for words there. But this pattern here is the golden ratio. And if that's your focal point, it can be there, 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 or there, depending on how you draw it. And it just makes things more pleasing to the eye. That's what is believed. And if you look at some famous paintings, they are indeed beautiful, and a lot of them follow the golden ratio rule, where your main subject is slightly off center, well, quite a lot off center, and then you have all this room here. But be that as it may, we want to continue with this. It took so long for the other videos to upload, it's just unbelievable. And when you're doing something like this and you feel you've done something that doesn't quite fit in, for example, this doesn't quite fit in anyway, but I will make use of it by using those patterns elsewhere so that it all ties in the end. I'm just going to soften these corners here, which I didn't do at first. I'll scroll in a little bit so you can see what I mean. There you go. Right. I've tried to figure out what is going to fit here next. And I've been a bit tied up with design at the moment. Of course it has to be a design, but it's also going to be spontaneous, otherwise you lose interest. It's not spontaneous. Okay, so that's not perfect, but you can just fiddle with it until you feel it's perfect. It's a very hot day again. It is drizzling outside, which is nice. Not that it cools anything down, because it doesn't. But, and there's some screaming in the background. The neighbour has her children over. And so there's a little bit of yelling in the background. Excuse that. Kids are kids. What can you do? My kids were small. They also screamed. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is this. Hey, baby. Mm-hmm. You may notice that I took the word Zentangle out of a few of my, well, out of all of my work, because I found out that the word Zentangle, I know, has been registered as a trademark. It was developed by two people whose names I can't remember at the moment. But I certainly don't want to be sued for using the name. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use the name or not, but just in case, I won't use it. If any of you know if I can use the word Zentangle, not that this is Zentangle. Zentangle is more this type of thing. This is Zentangle. Type of thing. Of course, it gets very fancy and beautiful. But this is just patterning on a page. And I did label my work Zentangle, one word. But I have separated the word Zen and Tangle. I mean, patterning has been done, if you look at ancient times, I mean, even the rock painting, it's repeated patterns, and that is what this is. Anyway, okay, so to continue, I'm just patterning like this now. And then we're going to fill in alternate squares. So, pardon me, choose a square, wherever you choose to start it. So I'll choose this one here, and then we go to the alternate. So you've got a square, you miss a square. They're not squares, but you know what I mean. You miss an area, and then you fill in the next one. Can become confusing with wiggly lines, but it becomes easier as you do it. And if you fill in the wrong square, it doesn't really matter, because you can just fit it into your work somehow. If it doesn't fit in, well, it will fit in. You just fix it. So don't worry if you so there's a and you miss one and you do another one. I heard on the news, it was such a funny thing. I heard on the news this morning. Oh, it was yesterday, coming home yesterday. There's no rain predicted for the next 5 days. No rain anywhere. And it's raining outside. So go figure. So there's the bureau for you. So I was expecting no rain anywhere, but there is raining outside. I mean, I don't mind the rain as long as it doesn't cause damage, which in Victoria, I'm in Queensland, it's causing a lot of damage in Victoria. There's a lot of flooding, people are losing their homes, so that's very sad. In Queensland up north, there's been flooding as well. They got the brunt of it on the Gold Coast here. Oh, I'm off. Damn it. How long have I been off camera? Sorry, guys. Should have checked. Never mind. I'd always fast forward that area, that section. Or I can edit it, which I'm not good at editing things, so I'm just going to leave it. I don't know what I was saying now. And then you're leaving that one. And you're colouring in that one. So pause before you colour in a section. Just pause for a moment because you may be filling in the wrong square. Miss one, and you've got this one. I think I might go back here. So then you're doing one and you're missing one. So if I go back up here, let me see if I'm on. There we go. This one here. So I painted a baby wall once, well, a young child wall, and he was mad on soccer. And soccer balls have the pattern. There's 5-sided and a 4-sided pattern on it. So it's not as if you can just draw it up and know exactly what you're doing. Anyway, but there were different colours on this wall. So it was like a big soccer ball and then little ones coming down the wall like that. And I filled in 2 areas with the same, and it didn't show very badly. I noticed it, but the client was very happy with the wall. So it's easy, very easy to fill in the wrong one, because you just get carried away. And if you're going to do a pattern, remember you've got to do more than one of the same thing, because otherwise it'll just look higgledy-piggledy, and you want your eye to run over it from one pattern to another. I've got to start repeating these patterns here. It doesn't have to be in any order either. Excuse the condition of my hand. I've got an allergic reaction to something. I'm not quite sure what it is. Looking a bit gross. I'm sorry about that. It's not itchy or anything, so I'll just leave it to clear up on its own. Pen is getting a little dry. Let's see if I can find another one that's dry. And this is a 4. Feels better already. I did 3 loads of washing this morning. I mean, I live alone, but I had 3 loads of washing. Isn't cleaning and laundry a thankless bloody job? Yeah, I know it's necessary, but yeah, it's so boring. It might seem as if I'm pressing hard, but I'm not. But I think this is another pen that's drying out for me. Yep. So I put it in my dry pen pile, which is filling up. Sorry if I'm going off camera. Goodness sake. Now, what is this line doing here? Doesn't seem to be. I might just do that. Just so that it's not a line in the middle of somewhere doing nothing. And we'll continue to fill this in until it's done. Am I on screen? Yes, I am. turned out okay.